Hi Aquarius, welcome to your mid-November and full moon in Taurus check-in. So the full moon is on Friday the 15th of November at 9:28 p.m. in the UK. We're going to use the Moonology deck to do the reading today. So I've already pre-shuffled very well all of the cards ready for the reading. And just to let you know, you can go to the description box if you want to book a personal reading or if you want to see the info on viewing the daily tarot and oracle card messages that I've been doing. So I hope that you're well, and let's get into it. What do we need to know for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising for the full moon in Taurus and for the rest of November, please? What do we need to know for? Okay, that was quick. So you've got two. You have balance, spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. And you also have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Okay, I'm just having a thought from earlier today, but I'll get the cards out because I'm struggling to sort of get it, to express it, basically, to express what I'm thinking. So, right, we have the Knight of Cups, and you know what, that's really fascinating. The fact that the Knight of Cups has come out with the World, because the Knight of Cups is, they can have their head in the clouds a little bit, can't they? The Knight of Cups, who is this? I think they're more closely connected to Pisces than any other sign, which you've got the full moon in Pisces card. But yeah, as I was saying, that would be the spirituality and the world. That would be, I guess it would be more the practicality, like the earthy, the world is the earth, isn't it? So the earthy side of things. So it's interesting that you've got that as like your main energy and about bringing things into balance. And I think the point I was going to make is that I was thinking about that this morning when I was musing over something. I think I did a personal reading and yeah, some thoughts came in around that. Let's see what else comes in. We've got the King of Wands. So that's like physical action as well. What else? You have the Knight of Pentacles. And interestingly, the King of Pentacles, because it's wands, that would be spiritual as well. It is action, but it's spiritual as well. And then the Knight of Pentacles, earth energy, it's Virgo. Yeah, I think I can see where this is heading. Right, you also have the Knight of Swords up, okay? Knight of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, there we go, Virgo. You can't get more practical than that, can you? You can't get more practical than the two Virgo cards, Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So, you probably have some sort of idea or concept or something that you're wanting to bring into reality is what I would say. It could be just in general that you are trying to bring yourself into balance more, to do with your spirituality and practicality, if I can actually speak. And maybe this is to do with your day-to-day life and the routines you're setting for yourself, your lifestyle, and where the nothing is yet set in stone. It's that you're trying to balance those things out to create kind of like a new lifestyle or new routine or new way of life, and you're just figuring it all out. So there can be that you're sort of deciding, because with the dreams and ideas and whatever's in our heart and our intuition and stuff, I think this is where I was going with the thoughts this morning. It's great and it's wonderful and it makes us happy and it can fill our heart and nourish our soul and spirit and everything, but we still have to live on earth, don't we? We're human. We still have to live here and deal with materialistic things like bills and food and, you know, family, kids, all sorts of stuff. So it's trying to get that balance. Part of it is trying to get that balance of the spiritual, nourishing our spiritual side, but living practically as well. And it may be, as I say, that you're just getting that into balance. But I get the impression with the Knight of Swords, there is a specific idea someone may have. There's a thought coming in. What is that? Something about bringing the worlds together or bringing two worlds together. Which card would represent that? I know the Empress can be considered like a bit of a portal for the spiritual and physical. I mean, she's pregnant, isn't she? So she brings a soul that's developing physically into the world. So there's that. There's something else as well, and I can't think of what it is. Maybe like the High Priestess as well. But it's like having an idea and wanting to bring it into reality and do something practical with it here. But it looks like with nothing is yet set in stone, you are still working on that. Is there any advice here? I don't necessarily specifically get advice from these cards, but I think what I would say is keep going at it, keep trying to keep working this out and figuring it out and remain inspired. And you know, sometimes we might think to ourselves that it's wonderful having this attachment to spirituality and everything and embracing all of that, but it's at odds sometimes with reality, isn't it? Like, say, for example, you want to run a spiritual kind of business, but you're struggling to get that to pay the bills. You sort of might have to then think, right, well, I'm just going to have to do a regular job, aren't I? Because it's not bringing in enough money, or, you know, but you have to give it time. You have to work on it. With the Knight of Pentacles, that's about perseverance. That just came up in the Virgo reading, and the Eight of Pentacles as well. So the Knight of Pentacles alone is about perseverance, and then the Eight of Pentacles, it can be connected to perseverance too. You kind of have to keep going at it. Like, don't give up. Don't give up. Remain inspired and be authentic with that Knight of Swords as well. Don't give up on your truth and what you believe in because you think it's impossible. Which, it's hard to imagine Aquarius thinking anything's impossible. I think out of most of the signs, Aquarius is the one that's going to be the one that would say anything is possible. But we all have doubts at times, don't we? But I would say, as I say, I think I'd encourage you to keep going with this and think if it's about, it's even looking at this image of her with the, it's like little portal she's got. I don't know if you can see like the circle she's making by her feet, her hands. It's like combining worlds or bringing worlds together, something like that. So I would say if anyone can do it, Aquarius, you're like a very innovative, revolutionary energy. If anyone can do it, you can do it. So that may be the title of your reading. Nothing is yet set in stone. You will find a way. You're an innovative energy. So yeah, I'll leave a message there for you. So again, go to the description box if you want to see info on personal readings or daily written tarot and oracle card readings. I will be back to do messages, okay? This makes sense as well, Aquarius. So Pluto is going into your sign on the 19th of November. If you've watched my videos before, you're probably sick of hearing me saying it. I'm not sick of saying it. I'm just waiting for it to happen and excited for it to happen. And hopefully things will get interesting, if nothing else. So that makes sense about bringing those worlds together, because Pluto is obviously a big transformational energy, and going from Capricorn into Aquarius, that is a massive change. In fact, that is, Capricorn is the earth, and then Aquarius is literally the star, isn't it? And in the star, I believe she's got 1 foot. Has she got 1 foot on the earth and 1 foot in water, which water is spirituality. So there you go. We'll see what happens. But yours is the longest reading. But we'll leave it there. And as I say, I'll be back for those shorts with Pluto going into Aquarius. And until I see you again, take care.